Hello, I'm the normal playing guy. Right, okay, so for this video, I must go through with you. We're going to talk about the new fancy shiny stone, this premium dragon stone. It's now an LR premium stone. So you might have seen it, you might have just thought, oh, it's on the stone packs, etc. Well, kind of yet. This is in the PLAV treasure trove, right? So there are three. You get two URs and one LR. So it's 80 stones, and then you get your dragon stone, 100 stones, and then there's 120 on this. Now the problem is, like I've checked the first price. This one's already in the 30s for whatever currency you use, and this is almost 50. And this one, I don't know what this one's going to be, but this one's got to be something stupid like 70, right? And the problem is, I mean, like spending 120 stones, like to get it, might seem like like a bonus, like a bargain. But honestly, it's not. If you're going to spend your nearly 40, nearly 50, your nearly 80 on this, honestly, you'd be best off just going for standalone dragon stones, because you'll get way more stones for your money. That being said, there are two kinds of people that would do this. One, you got whales who probably just do it just to cherry pick, just to finish off a unit. And when we're talking whales, we mean like people who are only really hunting the new units, and they'd be hunting a few LRs, right, just to finish off some trees. So you'd be cherry picking one or two things. But like new people, fresher accounts, you could throw money at this if you desired. And you could walk away with a UR of your choice and a fully awakened LR of your choice as well. So we're going to have a look at what they do, because like you could get the UR stone if you put some money into it, and they're all pretty much category leads, and half of them have had EZAs. Well, some of them have. We're talking like AGL Turles, who is an absolute beast. This who's had his EZA. I mean, this movie hero Goku against. Pretty sure it's against, funny enough, Turles, and he's just had his EZA. Like this guy's had one; he's actually pretty solid. Who else are we talking? Like Ultimate Gohan, right? So he is pretty beast. He greatly stacks. We're talking like the GT Hero duo, the GT Hero supports, the GT Hero lead, right? He's pretty solid. We're talking Heart Virus Goku. We all know how good he is. Pure Saiyans lead Vegeta with his guaranteed crit. I mean, like everyone's beast on this, right? And we're talking like so this is the Black Saga celebration, and you know who you're going to have that's going to possibly easy AGL Zamasu and in black. So you could actually pick up black and Zamasu. You got a Realm of Gods and Extreme type lead, and then you've also just got a Future Saga lead. Now you'll be a 170, probably a 170 for Realm of Gods, and maybe like 130 for like maybe 150 for Extreme. So again, you could pick up one of them, because surely the EZA in this celebration, right? Surely. So you could pick up one of them a couple of times, but then also you could pick up the LR. Now, if you did splash out, you did get 120 stones, but honestly, the value for the stones isn't worth it. But it's nice that they give you that amount. But you could walk away with an LR. And then, of course, some of these LRs, they're actually pretty good. Some of these have had EZAs. Some of them might have them in the future. I mean, I say in this celebration, this guy, because, like, we're going to have an LR EZA. It just will. Like, it'd be daft if they always try and one up one another. So, of this particular theme, this Future Saga, Beyond Space and Time, what LR are they going to awaken? Well, I reckon it's LR Black, right? Int LR Rose, right? And so we're talking like these two at the bottom have had the EZA. They're in the same sort of league for this celebration. Black and Zamasu, the tech, they are brilliant. They do guard, build up stats way quicker, and has defense and heals. I mean, they actually are brilliant. The LR Zamasu coming out probably tomorrow, I presume. You know, that'll flush them out a bit more. Like this Trunks, you know, he has a 50% chance to crit and has LR stats. So, you know, he's going to be hitting hard. We're talking these girls who just had their EZA, so that's something you want to check out the video on that. And then, of course, you got the Chunks and Mai. They're actually pretty amazing. So again, they would come out pretty well in this. God Goku's probably the best one on here. Movie hero, Super 13 hero Goku. He could be probably the best one on this as well. His EZA is pretty bonkers, but we got good stuff like Goku in Hit. I mean, they're pretty insane. We're talking LR Turles. I mean, paired up with that other UR could be a dynamite duo, and even these guys, right? These guys are a connected Hope lead, I think, as well, and they're actually pretty solid. So he could walk away with one of these LRs. Now, both of these you can walk away up until the 5th of October, so you got plenty of chances to actually get it. Now, again, the price is not worth it in terms of just raw stones if you're summoning for the new units. But if you must pick one, because as I say, if you're new and you went, ooh, in black, Agil Samasu, they're going to easy A, let's grab one. You could. You could. Now, everyone will also happen to get a redstone. Now, this one's like the 15th or 16th or whatever one you have. But on this particular one, you can actually get two things with it. I believe every single one of these, I think, gets a Kai. Now, this is the list of people you can actually get. Nothing special. Best one on here, probably this Int Vegeta. After his Easy A, by the way, everyone on this has had an Easy A. Here, after his Easy A, he is orb dependent, but he is an absolute beast, and this Goku's not far behind him. There's Buff Boo as well. He is actually pretty solid. He has like a great link set. And then again, this guy, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he's pretty famous around here. He's probably the most famous one. You know, legitimately could still work out in some events, and even Janemba for some cases. And then, of course, for most of us, including the likes of myself, we pick up a Kai. But because this, you get like extra in this, when you pick up this Kai, you're actually picking up 3 Kais. That's pretty insane. You actually pick up 2 additional Kais in this. You'll also recruit 2 additional Kais by making an exchange. So, yeah, so you walk away with 3. So you could pick one of these and still get 2 Kais or just walk away with 3 Kais. That's pretty mad. So yeah, so this will be the first time ever we will see a LR Stone. I think that's good. I think the price is absurd. It'd be nice if it was step 1 and step 2 and that was it. This is just money grabbing. This is pointless. But it's nice that there is an LR Stone that you could just buy your way into one. Because I say, they all have leads, right? Well, for the majority of them, they have leads. Most of these will have easy A's at some point in the future. Like these girls just had one. These two are pretty recent. But like, let's see, Baby needs an easy A. This guy probably gets it this celebration. I don't really know about the rest because like this one's a year old, this one's a year old. Maybe Turles, maybe, but I don't know about the rest until a bit later. But like the androids will have one. Yeah, Rose will have one, Baby will have one, and probably Gohan will have one at some point. So there is that. So unless these give me any more information that we have, which I don't think they do, it's just the whole roster of people. Yeah, it's just the same roster of people. So we have up until the 5th of October and then yes. So there's only one other thing to touch on, and that is this one you put us in the news as well. There are 3 types of tickets. We have the 50, the 50 summon celebration one. There's also a stone version. Tons of thanks, which will be used on any banner, and then the worldwide campaign celebration one. So the tons of thank you tickets, you'll be able to use that. Looks like it's available mid-September, and if it's anything like the anniversary version of this, any banner, absolutely any banner. This one, so there is a stone version. It's 200 stones for 50 units, and 3 of them are guaranteed to be LRs. Much like the anniversary, you also happen to get stuff like Golden Frieza and Inzamasu as one of the more recent LRs. And again, you could pick up like Super 13 Goku, you could pick up God Goku, pretty much actually most people in this, you'll be able to pick up which would be pretty cool, like the likes of them and more. And then lastly, we have these celebration tickets. So these are the ones we get in right now. And after every 7, you can summon, and there's a high chance you'll probably get an SSR out of it, but there is some pretty decent units in there. Now, it's like a 55 featured banner, and most of them are years old. But again, this one will be targeted to all the fresher players because the chances of you walking away with something good is actually really high. The amount that you can get and the roster that you can get, you are guaranteed to probably walk away with something good, pull something good, and be able to use them in a team. Yes, if you play the game and you're playing it frequently enough and you do all the missions, and again, they won't be hard. You don't have to complete difficult content for this. You just have to do X amount of stamina events and maybe just do a couple of the easy A's, right? And they're the free to play easy A's and story events. So it's not as if you need to actually be able to compete in some of the harder, difficult easy A's, right? And there is a 200 stone version. Is it worth it? Well, the only reason you would is if you had the money ready to go for it. Now, normally I would have said so, but coming off the 8th anniversary, there isn't really much downtime, and if you're trying to save your stones this time round, fresh off that, you probably want to have a crack at at just summoning for the new unit and just take the 51. Actually, how long this on to? This is actually also on to the 5th of October. So you have got some time. So the whole of September and starting off October, and if you still got 200 stones, maybe give it a punt just to make yourself feel better if you happen to get shafted. And then there's this. This will be the best one, right? Okay, so that's going to quickly sum it up. We have new stones, we have memorial stones. Remember from my other video, memorial stones. So you get, I think it's one for every 10 that you spend. Every 10 stones gets you one, and it's not the amount that you spent, it's the amount of stones that you've used. Now, annoyingly, I would probably wager then that free-to-play players probably can't buy one off the bat. Actually, I wonder if we have any information on this. Let's go back one, because normally it would tell you it might be somewhere on this off the Memorial Dragon stones. We may just have to go to number 3. I wonder if it's on here. It probably is at some point. Oh, that's going to be the information off that, yes. And there's the ticket version, yes. Actually, speaking of this, I wonder if it tells me when the last ticket or the banner comes around. It might just do so. You can start collecting them as of now. Events will be done. You can get so you'll be able to get X amount now. You get 17 tickets in part 2, and the final 16 will be in part 3. So please don't go be asking me when we get a chance to do this. Are we missing a whole bunch? As we enter part 3, you should be 16 off, so you should have 34 tickets. And then as soon as you spam them, then you'll be able to get it. I wonder if it's got the memorial stones, just so I can quickly touch on it. Let me pause. I can't seem to find the memorial stones, but they're in essence the same as last year. Oh yeah, no memorial stones. Here we go. So the memorial stones. So you get, this is the 4th one then. This has been going on for a little while. So for every 10 stones, I believe, that you've used since the last worldwide download celebration, all the way up until the end of the 8th anniversary, that's when it would have collected all the information. And so, yes. So I believe then that with this one, there are some decent people, but you'll find then that with this, that if you were strictly free to play, you would never ever be able to get one of these units. And we are talking like in Realm of Gods, the Blue Boys, AGL Cell, and we're talking like in Majin Vegeta and STR Goku and Gohan, or to name the likes of some. But again, mind you though, you can actually use them to buy tickets, or you can convert them into stones, which is also pretty much something. Here we go. I found it. This is perfect. So let's see if it's got any information on this. So let's have a look. One memorial stone for every 50. Sorry, it's actually every 50 dragon stones. Right, so it's even worse than I thought. Every multi summon, you get one. So yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, so you can exchange for tickets, or you can exchange for a unit. Now again, the roster's not too bad. Like the entire top row is pretty stacked, and then the next row is pretty decent. Like the androids, Majin Vegeta, STR Buu, like pretty good. GT heroes, this Broly, Janemba's still pretty good. Transforming Frieza, Ultimate Gohan. I mean, you can pick out a lot of these people. Kaioken Goku's had his EZA, Cooler, Namek Goku, Gogeta. These 5 here can be pretty insane. Metal Cooler's still pretty good, right? There is a lot of units on here to be pretty good. I'd say anything from this line upwards. UI Goku all the way through till Black, all the way up is probably worth a punt, right? You could probably pick out, they've all had easy A's. Well, for the majority, like Videl hasn't and stuff like that. They're all really good. This one upwards. There are some exceptions, like at the moment, Transforming Vegeta, no. At the moment, STR Kefla, no. But like Kaioken Goku, Cooler, Gogeta, Kid Goku, transforming Broly, transforming Goku 17, Blue Vegeta. I mean, they're all really, really good, right? So again, you could pick up one of them. So for every 50 stones, every multi-summon, you get one. And as I say, the data is usually collected from the end of the anniversary up until the following one. So you get like a year to do this. But yes, so again, you can at least recruit them into tickets. Does it actually say how many? So you can actually recruit them into tickets. I think five stones for one ticket, and it looks like you can do that 21 times. So at least you'll be able to get a couple of tickets for a couple of summons. So yeah, fair enough. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And if you liked it, fantastic. And if you didn't, well, that sucks to be you. But thank you and bye bye.